Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the 2026 eBook blueprint and, more importantly, the pricing booby trap. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for today's explainer, which covers day 27 in our ongoing passive income series. If you've been peeking at your analytics lately, you've probably noticed a massive trending topic that we just have to unpack today, and that is selling ebooks. We're going to outline the exact blueprint for generating passive income through digital publishing right now in 2026. But stick with me, because later on I'm going to reveal a fatal, incredibly common pricing mistake. It's a literal booby trap, and it absolutely kills beginner profit margins before they make their very first dollar. You definitely don't want to miss that.
Right off the bat, let's just address the elephant in the room. I can almost hear some of you thinking, well, that's great, but I'm not a writer, or I don't have enough expertise to fill a whole book. If that's you, take a deep breath. The reality of the publishing landscape right now is absolutely fascinating. The most profitable ebooks out there, they're often not written by industry experts. In fact, some of the absolute best-selling titles you'll see topping the charts weren't even written by humans at all. The barrier to entry has completely shifted, and we're going to break down exactly how you can leverage that to your advantage.
Section 1. The new ebook opportunity. Okay, let's dive into this.
So to understand why this is actually worth your time, just look at this number, 3.92%. That is the steady annual growth rate of the ebook market right now, and projections show it's on track to just keep expanding at this exact pace all the way through 2028. This isn't some shrinking, saturated space where you've missed the boat. It's a growing economy, and it has an incredible appetite for new material.
But what exactly are readers hungry for? Well, the sweet spot is surprisingly short, between 5,000 and 50,000 words. Readers today are overwhelmingly searching for practical, hyper-focused, how-to content. They don't want fluff, and they don't want a 500-page memoir. They want to learn a skill, solve a nagging problem, or understand a specific topic fast. If you can provide that focused value, you create the digital asset once, publish it, and earn royalties every single time someone hits that buy button.
Section 2. 4 platforms, real royalties.
So once you have your focused digital asset, where exactly do you put it to actually make money? We're pitting the top 4 platforms against each other based on royalties, fees, and exclusivity. Now, Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP, is, let's be real, the 800-pound gorilla in the room. A massive 80% of independent ebook sales happen on Amazon, so it's essentially mandatory. But take a look at Apple Books. They offer a fantastic flat 70% royalty on all sales, regardless of your price point, and there is 0 exclusivity requirements. That's a huge contrast to Amazon's specific programs.
And this brilliantly illustrates the unique perks of each ecosystem. With Amazon's KDP Select program, you get paid for page reads through Kindle Unlimited, but the trade-off is a strict 90-day lock where you can't sell anywhere else. On the flip side, if you already have an audience, maybe from a YouTube channel or an email list, Gumroad is incredible. You're selling directly to the buyer and keeping 90% after their minor fees. You own the margin. Payhip is phenomenal for absolute beginners because of its super low 5% fee on the free plan, plus it automatically handles all that complicated international EU VAT stuff, which is a lifesaver. And Apple Books, no delivery fees whatsoever, and you can sell your book anywhere else simultaneously.
Section 3. The AI author advantage.
So here is the massive 2026 specific advantage that completely removes the barrier of traditional writing. The modern workflow is just incredibly straightforward. Step 1. You use AI tools like ChatGPT to generate a highly structured outline and a comprehensive first draft in a matter of minutes, completely based on a highly searched topic. Step 2. When you upload to Amazon KDP, you just disclose your AI usage. They literally just have a simple checkbox for it now. And Step 3. You publish. And I really want to reassure you on this point, disclosing AI usage does not negatively affect your listing. You won't incur any penalties from Amazon. It's really just a basic transparency requirement. When you utilize this workflow, the scaling potential just becomes explosive. Authors using AI assistants are reporting earnings of between $50 to $500 per month from just a single well-targeted title. And hey, that's great passive income. But the real magic happens when you scale it up. By repeating this rapid workflow to build a proven catalog of, say, 10 to 20 books across different profitable niches, we're seeing revenue jump up to $3,000 or even $10,000 a month.
Section 4. Why pricing below $2.99 fails.
Okay, everything we just talked about is completely useless if you fall into this trap. We absolutely have to talk about why pricing your ebook below $2.99 is a catastrophic failure for beginners. It all comes down to a really common psychological trap. The 99-cent myth.
Beginners intuitively think, well, if I price my book as cheaply as possible, at 99 cents, actually, let's be honest, almost free, I'll get way more volume, which means I'll ultimately make more money. And sure, that makes logical sense in the physical world, but in the digital platform economy, it is completely false. The reality is that optimized pricing, like $4.99, is the only way you unlock the platform's maximum royalty tiers.
Now, what's really interesting here is how astonishingly severe the penalty is for pricing low. When you price a book at 99 cents on Amazon KDP, you do not get their standard 70% payout. No way. You get bumped all the way down to a painful 35% royalty tier, so your payout on a 99-cent book is a tiny 35 cents. But if you price that exact same book at $4.99, you instantly unlock the lucrative 70% tier. Even after a tiny delivery fee of about 15 cents a megabyte, you are taking home a massive $3.49 per single sale.
And that brings us to the most painful number of the day, 10. Because of that brutal drop from a 70% to a 35% royalty tier, you would have to hustle and scrape and fight the algorithms to sell exactly 10 copies of your book at 99 cents just to equal the revenue of one single optimized sale at $4.99. Think about that. You are literally working 10 times harder for the exact same amount of money.
So, here is the definitive golden rule. Burn this into your memory before you publish your first ebook. Always, always price your book between $2.99 and $9.99 on Amazon KDP. Doing so guarantees that you lock in that 70% royalty tier. It maximizes your return on every single click, and it actively protects those passive income margins you worked so incredibly hard to set up.
And there you have it, the 2026 eBook Blueprint. If you haven't yet, make sure you go back and check the links to catch days 1 through 26, where we covered everything from textbooks to passive income apps. But tomorrow, we hit a major milestone, 4 whole weeks complete. And for day 28, I'm leaving you with a bit of a provocative question to chew on. How can you earn real money from something that most people literally just throw away every single day? It's an absolutely incredible method, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Keep learning, keep building, and I will see you in the next explainer.